If we run out of those missiles, then it becomes like open season for the bad actor to come in and start to do damage. So first of all, let's talk about kinetics. Good old-fashioned missiles. These are old-fashioned kinetic ways of going after targets. The problem with those, they're very, very expensive. Some of the standard missiles can be as much as $1 million. So you're taking $1 million missile and attacking a $10,000 drone with it. But it's not only the cost equation on the kinetics, it's also the magazine depth. There's only so many missiles a ship can carry. There's only so many missiles that we can load into our Patriot batteries. And so if we run out of those missiles, then it becomes like open season for the bad actor to come in and start to do damage. The second system is the laser systems, and they take a very small, thin pencil beam of a laser and they burn a hole or burn damage into a drone or some other target. So the problem with that is it takes seconds. It takes a long time for that one laser to hit that one drone and actually do damage. So they're dwelling on that for several seconds at a time. If you look at jammers, jammers are sort of a one-to-many, or can be a one-to-many type of system. But the jammers that are being fielded today against drones are very, very sub. They don't have what they need to do in order to combat things like encryption, and certainly they won't work at all against autonomy.
If you pull back the cover on Leonidas and take a look inside, you'll find an array of these silver rectangular blocks called LRAMs, or Line Replaceable Amplifier Modules. These modules are what produce the high-power microwave-directed energy. In other words, they're the crown jewel for what makes Leonidas so effective.
So this is the underlying technology that makes Leonidas work. This is called the LRAM. It's a line replaceable amplifier module. This is a series of RF amplifiers that takes our signal in, amplifies it, and sends it through the antennas to be transmitted over the air. Inside of here is a series of circuit boards and amplifiers that makes all that happen. The LRAM is what allows our product to be really modular and scalable, because we can take this building block and build bigger or smaller arrays depending on what our customers' missions and requirements are.
So is it as, I guess, simple as the more of these inside Leonidas, the greater range it has, the wider area, and I guess the more drones that can be taken out of the sky?
Exactly. A bigger Leonidas has more of these modules, which means more power and more capability.
Since these LRAMs are modular and scalable, Epirus has already begun development on additional models of their Leonidas system. They've begun testing what they call Leonidas Expeditionary, designed for the United States Marine Corps to fit on a JLTV. Then there's Leonidas Mobile, which can be integrated onto the Army's Stryker vehicle. They even have a super small and lightweight variant known as Leonidas Pod, which can be easily transported and even hand-carried to integrate onto any air, land, or sea-based platform.